Banjoholics, how are you doing? And today I'm going to show you footage of Konami's Knightmare on the MSX. It's a game I did a review of in the MSX Mention series, and I love this game. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to show you the first level because it's hard enough, or maybe the second one. I'll see how far I get. And I absolutely love this game. I spent so many hours playing it. I cleared it a couple of times, but it's hard. I can't clear it anymore because I don't know. Maybe I'm old, but I love it. I love the music. I love the feel. I know the scrolling is sort of very chunky and ugly, but it actually plays really well. The movements and the speed and everything is kind of so well balanced. But it's hard. It's a tough game. It's a Konami shooter. I mean, they're not known for being easy games, Konami shooters, and this is one of them. And I'm used to Nemesis and Nemesis 2. That was a tough one. See these blue ones? There, they kill all the enemies on screen. The light blue ones are just points. They're just points. Here I want the darker blue one. Yeah, there you go. That's speed. Okay. And then we should be getting a weapon soon. I'm gonna go with the knives. If I can get it. Sorry. 2, 3, 1. There you go. Knives. You're dead. You're dead. Let's go. I rarely take that bonus to stop time because, well, you'll see why. Typically, once I get the shield and one level of speed, I just leave it at that, and I get invisibility, temporary invisibility. But that lasts for so many seconds, and if you take the oh, that was just so poor on my part. You see what I mean? If I take this invisibility, that's time. But if I had taken that red option there to stop time and freeze enemies, I would have lost precious seconds. And yeah, you want all the invisibility you can have. It's not an easy game. It's a Konami game. It's a Konami shooter, and it's hard as balls. And it's pretty frantic. I mean, I'm doing my best to talk while to talk a foreign language while I'm playing, and it's hard. It's not easy. I tell you, it requires a lot of concentration, even on the first level, and even for somebody who's played it for years. I'm playing on the keyboard, by the way, and I'm still playing with the emulator. I don't have a working or good enough 60 hertz system, so I'm playing with the emulator. Although it makes things so much easier and handy for editing afterwards. I might do that regardless at this point. I think the point is to show you gameplay of the game. Jeez, that was close. Wow. So this is what I meant. Yeah, the point is to show you gameplay, not be a purist and play with the system only. This is what I meant with the music and the monster. Just everything slowed down in that music. Oh man. That's level 1. I mean, already you can see it's a hard game. tough game. Nothing easy about it. And you're gonna die a lot, and dying sucks here. Because in Konami fashion, when you die in a shooter and you start over in your underpants. I mean, you got nothing. I kept all my weapons here because I finished I beat the monster. But when you start again after losing, you got nothing. You gotta get all your weapons back, and it does feel like it does feel like going outside in your underpants, because it's not a pleasant experience. Not that I know what it feels like to. Anyway, let's keep playing here. Okay. Okay. I love the fact that you can go from one side of the screen to the other. Those this section, actually, this level and this section especially, the clouds, you'll see this yellow flames or balls of fire that come down every now and then. Sorry, I started where the clouds are in the what am I saying? In the gold version, the remake of Knightmare, the clouds are much harder and faster and come down at you with a tougher angle. They're much harder to avoid, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm really concentrating here. And so there's the clouds, there's balls of fire that come down really fast as well, and they're much harder in the remake. Actually, I could do. And there's a wave of bats at some point as well. That's much harder. They've made it easier, but it's still. What have I done? Oh, it's the worst weapon. Oh no, I'm fucked. Look at that for rate of fire. Let's see how long I last, but I'm not holding great hopes here. Oh, this sucks. I hate this weapon. Oh, that was stupid. There's no need to die like that. Yeah, once you start, I mean, if you lose, good luck, my friend, because you're in trouble. Whoa. Now, these are so hard to avoid in the gold version, in the remake version. I find that remake slightly harder than the original, but I mean, it's... Or is it? I don't know. Maybe I need to get used to it. Oh, you bastards. Oh, there you go. Well, that didn't take long, and I've played this game a long time, and a lot. But this is Knightmare for the MSX. Yeah, play it. It's great. Or play the if you don't want to emulate, play the remake, the Knightmare Gold remake. It's the learning curve is probably easier on the remake, less steep. Some elements that are harder I find harder, but it's probably a more forgiving version of the game. And probably if you're not used to 8-bit games, it's probably easier easier on you. I might do a gameplay of it at some point. But that was Knightmare for MSX. See you next time.